Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. You're going to love this one. This is the Secretary of Commerce commenting on the fact that when the Labor Department put out their job totals, jobs they were created in a quarter, they said there was 818,000. Let me say that again. 818,000. That's a lot. That's almost a million. Well, guess what? Oops. He must have added wrong. Those 818,000 jobs don't exist. We're bad. We're bad. Oh, sorry. Made a mistake. And this is what the Commerce Secretary says, and it'll be a short video. I don't believe it because I never heard Donald Trump say anything truthful. Are you out of your mind? You're the Commerce Secretary. She said she's not familiar with that. The 818,000 being fake. This is insane. You don't think our geopolitical enemies, especially China, who is our number one economic rival, sees the Secretary of Commerce and says, I didn't know that 818,000 weren't legitimate. And they see this and they laugh their asses off. Let's listen.
Trump is already addressing this on the campaign trail. Let's take a listen to that one together.
The administration padded the numbers with an extra, listen to this one, 818,000 jobs that don't exist. So they said they existed, and they never did exist. They built them up so that they could say what a wonderful job they're doing.
So when you hear that, do you potentially think that this new numbers could be a liability for this campaign?
No, when I hear that, first of all, I don't believe it because I've never heard Donald Trump say anything truthful.
It is.
Are you stupid or something?
Though from the Bureau of Labor.
Anything Trump says has to be a lie. These people are brain damaged. I mean, there's Trump derangement syndrome, but this woman is the Secretary of Commerce. How could she not know? How could she not know? And then to say, well, it can't be true because Trump said it. And the reporter corrects her and says, this came from the Department of Labor, the 818,000 job mistake. And she says,
I'm not familiar with that, but
she's not familiar with that. You're the Secretary of Commerce. I know I keep saying it over and over, but I'm like, I can't believe it.
Are you stupid or something?
These people can't be that stupid. They can't be. These are supposedly very intelligent, high-educated people. She had no clue, really? Not only she made herself look like a dummy by saying she didn't know, she turns around and blames Trump for the mistake in the Department of Labor run by the Biden administration. These people are nuts. If she didn't know, then she's incompetent, should be fired immediately. It's incredible to me. Social media users trashed President Biden's Secretary of Commerce, Gina Raimondo, for admitting to ABC News on Wednesday that she wasn't familiar with the day's major revision of the jobs number. Almost a million. This isn't... what do they use? Old pencils and a piece of paper to add all these up? I am curious to your thoughts on today. The Bureau of Labor is saying there are more than 800,000 fewer jobs that are actually created and initially reported. The reporter played a clip, as we saw, President Trump talking about the report at his rally in North Carolina on Wednesday. The administration padded the numbers with an extra, listen to this one, 818,000 jobs. They built them up so they could say what a wonderful job they're doing. See, what happens is when the jobs report came out, all the mainstream media, a lot of the, we'll call it internet media, said, well, look at all these great things. And then, of course, is bullshit. And then when they call them on it, the Labor Department finally has to fess up. Most of the mainstream media, that's the allies of the Democrats, will just bury it. So the average person walking around thinks it's true. So here she is on ABC at the convention. You see in the background. Can't be true. Donald Trump said it. These people are twisted. They're mentally incompetent. I'm not familiar with that. You're the Secretary of Commerce. After the revision will be a liability for Democratic presidential nominee and Vice President Harris, she said no. I don't believe it because I've never heard Donald Trump say anything truthful.
Whoops, there it goes. Yep, my brain stopped.
It is from the Bureau of Labor. I'm not familiar with that. The report was released several hours early. Don't you think for a minute, as a cabinet member, a commerce secretary, that it was released, that she wasn't notified? Knowing that she's going to do interviews like that at the national convention? Raimondo moved on to point optimism. He moved on. Around Harris' pro-business economic vision for the country. Pro-business? Are you insane? Meanwhile, the presidential candidate has been dinged in recent days for opposing what critics include from the left described as government price controls on businesses. Social media users couldn't believe that one of the government's top economic officials wasn't familiar with the news of the jobs report. National Review senior writer Charles Cook commented, "This is the Secretary of Commerce." You can't be this stupid. Well, maybe she can. I'd rather have a lie and say she didn't know. That means she knew and she's not totally gone mentally. These people are twisted and they're dangerous. Dangerous. There's only so much you can fake or hide, Katie Pavlich from Fox said, before things come crashing down. Biden's decline, cooking the books on the economy, redefining recession. And there it is again there. I mean, these people are, how do they get, there's nobody smarter than her that could be Department of Commerce secretary? A cabinet post? Holy hell, we are governed by idiots, conservative commentator Ned Ryan declared. Yeah, we are. Unbelievable. She's not familiar with that. Just you know, Libs of TikTok creator Saya Raychik wrote, "This is the Secretary of Commerce, by the way. I'm not familiar with that. Anything Trump says can't be true." It's just, it's incredible to me. Incredible to me. I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't know why I am surprised. It's because Donald Trump said it. It's got to be a lie. You want to talk about lies? What did Biden say once? He was there when NATO was created. What was it, 1947, 49? What was he, 6, 7 years old? He created NATO at 7 years old. He visited Nelson Mandela. Yeah, that was a lie too. And we can list 1,000 more. I don't believe it because Trump said it. He doesn't ever say anything truthful. You have to be kidding me. And there's that moron there in the upper left. I know I keep saying this because I find it incredibly, almost impossible to believe. How can the Commerce Secretary of the richest, biggest economy in the world be this mentally disturbed? How is it possible? They just take their little 3x5 cards and give whatever answer they want. Then she went on to say how pro-business Biden-Harris administration was and blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. If she believes all this nonsense, all this bullshit, she has a mental problem. And it's obvious. These people are dangerous. This is some lady that lives down the street around the corner that's, you know, every neighborhood's got one, some nut bar that believes the earth is flat. This is a Secretary of Commerce. Folks, there's probably a very small percent that haven't made up their mind how they're going to vote this November. What is it, like probably 5, 6, 8% maybe? Folks, get some information. This is not just one reason why you have to get rid of the Democrats. How did she get approved for the Commerce Secretary position? Well, because it's tied to the Senate. And she was appointed in 2021, the year Biden got sworn in. And if there's a tie, the vice president votes. The Inflation Reduction Act, there's an oxymoron. That got passed on a tie vote by Kamala Harris. All the rest of the boondoggles in the $1 trillion giveaways to supposedly stir the economy caused the inflation, not indirectly, directly. And who cast a tie-breaking vote? Kamala Harris. It's incredible to me. How can these people be so dumb? You know, I've been critical of Democrats in the past. I used to be one. I was a local elected official in upstate New York. I've never seen at the national level, and the state level, I live in upstate New York, such stupidity. I act outraged because I am, and I don't know why I'm surprised. I really don't. Maybe I have more faith in people since I used to be involved in government, at least at the local level. At least I have more faith in people that are in charge of important things. I have to get rid of that, obviously. Well, I don't want to be the cynical SOB, but it looks like I have to. Incredible. Anyway, folks, tell me what you think. Until the next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.